Dry fasting is a powerful way to recover from a semen retention relapse. It completely restores the lost magnetism gained from semen retention. You might be thinking, well, 7 or more days of semen retention can recover me from a relapse. That is true. But we are talking about different levels here. The recovery in a dry fast from a relapse is all-encompassing. That is, the mind, body, and soul are affected to deeper degrees. The dry fast has a way of breaking you down to such a degree and completely rebuilding you. Dry fasting to recover from a relapse is doing a hard reboot. Not only will you recover from a relapse, but many other things will be affected. In fact, all other things that give you pain and worry will be affected. Dry fasting for 5 days will completely reboot your system from a semen retention relapse. This reboot is comparable to many months of doing semen retention. As we said before, the dry fast affects you to deeper degrees. That means other things that are present within you that are constricting your energy are catabolized by the dry fast, thus allowing your energy to magnify even further than any normal recovery once the fast is broken. There are different levels of the dry fast. 2 main distinct practices are called a soft dry fast and a hard dry fast. The hard dry fast is the more aggressive of the two in breaking down those energies within us that are addicted to the consumption of dopamine. During the breakdown of those addictions, they are rapidly catabolized. Thus, the energy of that addiction may also manifest into reality during those times to show us the energy we were harboring inside. To be the reflection. Reality is just a mirror. So, oftentimes when we are recovering by way of a dry fast, we are shown the reflection in the mirror of ourselves. During those times of recovery in a fast, you must hold strong. The tests are rapidly manifesting in reality. It is then our choice to accept it or deny it. Deny it and the energy leaves forever. You are no longer addicted to this energy. The recovery in a dry fast is not a normal recovery, but it is the breaking of the chains that hold the mind, body, and soul in bondage. The soft dry fast is just as powerful as well to restore the vitality of the system. It has most of the same effects. It's not as aggressive as the hard dry fast, but nonetheless, it does the job. It can put your mind in the right state of being. Settle the emotions into a relaxed state of peace and tranquility. Those anxiety emotions often associated with ejaculation to porn, degrading images, or just service to self of whatever kind are destroyed during this fast. 5 full days of dry fasting, either hard or soft, is a powerful recovery. The most notable thing that occurs when one experiences a relapse is the weakening of the magnetic energy or toroidal field. When this weakening occurs, the person experiences a loss of magnetism and confidence. Many other notable things decrease as well, such as the respect from society, your peers, and people you interact with on a regular basis. It is the world telling you that your magnetism has been weakened. When interacting with people, we have many subtle body cues and gestures such as eye contact, tone of voice, and the way we walk and talk. How we carry ourselves. Confidence or shame teaches people how to respond to us. They respond to us automatically. We behave and teach subconsciously. They respond and reflect subconsciously. It really isn't their choice. The subconscious is the automatic mind. The reactive mind and most of our behavior is coming from here. So, then these very minute details teach a person how to treat us, and by being of service to be a reflection of who we are. Thus, then if we teach them to constantly disrespect us or not take us seriously by disrespecting ourselves through degrading means of many different kinds. One being lust and masturbation, then we teach the people, the world, and the universe to respond to us in this way. Yes, even the universe will work against you. The law of attraction will work against you. Because you are working against yourself. As we continue the process of transmutation by transmuting all of that energy we are gaining or will gain from the recovery process, we should put it into activities that will constantly build our fortitude. Dry fasting is a natural process of transmuting that energy should we choose to fast again after the recovery. What is the process of transmuting energy? Transmuting energy is the process of altering or changing the form, frequency, or quality of energy. It involves the transformation of one type of energy into another. Not only through fasting can we achieve this, but also through various methods such as meditation, visualization, intention, or energy healing techniques. Also, through creative endeavors and many more ways. The goal is to shift or transmute the energy from a lower vibrational state to a higher, more positive state. By transmuting that energy, we can release negative or stagnant energy, promote healing, and enhance overall well-being. Transmuting this energy is associated with spiritual practices and the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. Although this is a brief summary of the transmutation of energy, we will explore it more in later videos as it relates to fasting. When a relapse occurs, it weakens you. The dry fast is the opposite. It will accelerate the strengthening of your toroidal field. The strengthening of that toroidal field magnifies the confidence of the man to a level where he feels no fear, not even from his demons. When you feel the expansion of consciousness and begin to feel euphoric, your awareness grows, and that is counteractive to a relapse. A relapse where the consciousness becomes overly focused and contracted as the magnetism weakens. The heart and brain have been thrown out of balance. This is especially true if you've looked at degrading images or had meaningless sex. How does the body regenerate semen lost in a dry fast? The regeneration occurs after the fast is broken. During the dry fast, the body releases a lot of energy from the system as it becomes expanded. Fat matter, as well as disease, illness, damaged cells, and most importantly, the energy of addictions present within the tissues of the body are released. As the body becomes highly relaxed, the tissues of the body relax and expand, becoming more flexible. As the tissues expand, the body releases the stored energy that is trapped in the tissues of the system. This tends to be all energies that are of heavy, dense quality associated with addictions. The energy field grows by turning matter into wave energy, connecting with source energy and increasing the energy within us. Then, once the fast is broken, all of that wave energy that has no form begins to revert back to matter, back to form, into higher vibrating matter. The cells are energized and do their work more efficiently within the system. So we are left with a higher quality body, a lighter body, one that is free from the addiction of lust of urges, lust of cravings, lust of many different kinds. After breaking the fast, the libido massively increased from the high energy state of the fast. A sort of supercharge, if you will. Then the bodily systems operate at full capacity as it come out of this deprivation state of the fast. The entities or negative spirits that were strengthened during the relapse are weakened to low degrees and are catabolized altogether after the healing of the fast. The positive characteristics are strengthened while simultaneously weakening the negative characteristics. Lower vibrating emotions of anxiety and depression associated with a low magnetism are weakened by clearing those blockages and rebalancing the energy centers. The heart and brain regain coherency as the dry fast moves the system into relaxation, peace, and humility. The feeling of peace is a high vibrating energy that when we can feel that peace during the fast, we are teaching our bodies to be at peace. The body must spend some time in that state of being as it relearns what peace feels like. Other more known fasts such as water fasting and juice fasting are capable of restoring peace to lesser or slower degrees compared to a dry fast. But it is effective as well, allowing the system to rest. The recovery from relapsing is in recovering the peace.